And you worked out what works and doesn't work, and you bring it to game day and see if it stacks up.
So the Gold Coast Suns just making their way to their positions. A couple of hands being shaken. I guess they all sort of know each other. They've been training together for a number of months.
Yeah, we've tried to structure the teams that if you come from the Suns Academy zone for the boys, then we've tried to have you play in the Suns team, and likewise for the Lions.
So underway here now, Joe Watton and Craig Starcevich as the Brisbane Lions win the tap. They're going to get the first kick forward. I don't. A good tackle. Ball spills free. The Suns have got the footy. They look back for the hand pass. They've got some support. Zilkey is one way, then the other. Then on the right boot. But the Lions have taken the first mark of the game.
Leah Kasler did well off half-back for the Suns to get away, but intercepted by Rachel Crack.
And it could come back in the Suns' direction. Trying to push her way through was Bates. Got the hand pass off. They look to go out wide to half forward. No mark taken, but she's picked up the crumbs and turned it round the corner. That's Roberts. Her intended target falling over, though, Sexton. And the ball goes out near the boundary line. Still in play. The Lions trying to do their best work. Pericic, eventually it rolls over.
A bit unlucky there, Nat Thomas, wrapping up Emma Pericic in the tackle. Spilled out, no free kick. I think Nat was looking for a free kick there.
There was a few arms out looking for the free kick. The umpire said no, the Suns might have a chance here. A blind hand pass inside by Healy. And the Lions will look to clear, although the Suns lining up, and it's going to come back in again, this time the Goodman. Players fly, no mark taken. Oh, strong tackle on Wallace. Ball spills free and the Lions have won it. Can they get a bit of a clearance here? Bouncing footy, going in hard for it. Law against numbers, and then tackle by Webb. Holds it up. Hand pass out the back to the Suns. This goes to Goodman into the middle of the ground. And Zanchetta takes the mark. A couple of hands. Oh, a little bit of a give and go. Broke down in the last line. But the spill of the footy keeps the Suns in it. Diving on. Ball still shuffling around the half forward line. Eventually the Lions should be able to clear. They get a hand pass, a couple of steps, and they're away. So down towards Harris. Over her head it goes. Leading back in the race, Gisu. Just knocks it round the corner, looking for Simpson. She's got plenty of company. They fall in all over her back, and the umpire decides to come in and ball it up.
A couple of good little passages of play there. Off half-back, Talia Randall giving it off to Emma Zilkey to get away was a good bit of play. Here's Zilkey again.
And in towards goal, just offline, and the first score goes towards the Lions. And it's just the one behind.
A couple of touches there to the Lions captain, Emma Zilkey, but Selena Goodman's also been very good for the Suns so far, starting off in the ruck. Been one of our better athletes this year.
The first mistake of the game, if you like. At full back.
Yeah, someone stepped over the line. The
Clark
kicker
for
in.
the kick in.
Is it Ariana Clark has made put her foot on the line, and no ball called and ball up.
So a chance for the Lions to score. They've just got the one behind. 2.5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Tap comes out wide. The Suns will look to clear. Trying to spot up a target. Doing her best was McNabb. She's got a bit of company now. They've won back the footy. Through Zanchetta down the line they go. There's spoil over the back. And out of bounds on the outer side of the ground.
A couple of early touches to Jordan Zanchetta too. She's up to 3 or 4 touches already. Might be a free kick to the Lions down there, Joe, by the looks.
It is. The Lions will have another chance to go forward. They just load up for the kick. Players fly. Ooh, could have almost had 2 grabs, the Lions. Looking to get the hand pass off. Trying to weave her way through. The umpire's found a free kick. And it's going in the Suns' direction.
This is Naomi Simpson, who's had a really good couple of games down in Melbourne about a month ago when we took our academy team down to Victoria.
Kick's chopped off by Randall for the Lions. She comes inside. There's Lutkins. Heads straight down the line, but it's the Suns who chop it off. And then a quick kick comes out wide. Which way will it bounce? Yes, through hands. They've still got it. On the right, the old check side hasn't got a left foot yet. That's all right, neither do I. They've still got the footy. They've made their way to the wing. And the kick will come in long from Conan.
Well done, Bree Conan. And Nat Thomas to roll on quickly.
Yes, plays on. Vacant goal square. Not sure she was going that way. She probably was looking for a teammate in Healy. She's got lots of attention. And the Lions have got a little poke, and Randall reel it in she can.
Really good, Talia Randall.
And then wheels around and has Young on the outer wing. Is he going to stay in for it? Just, yes. A good shepherd too. By Daniek, keeps the ball in, but they've turned it over on the wing. Outer side of the wing at the Gabba. The Suns look inside. A kick had too much carry. It goes over the back. Gives Thomas a chance, but she's lost the footy. And the Lions head up to half forward. A little bit of kick to kick. Just the one behind. Scored so far in the game. It goes to the Lions.
She's chopped off a couple there, Bree Conan. That one got intercepted, but her last rebound off half-back found the target. But expect her to be prominent tonight.
Shearing pops it up. Had a bit too much on it. And the Suns on half-back. Players spread. Good bit of ball movement. They want to move it quickly. She's going to have to get rid of it. Does eventually Conan. And finds Sexton.
Bree Conan's matched up on Shani Webb for the Lions, who are actually University of Queensland teammates.
Kick goes in, and yeah, the defender's taken the mark.
Yeah, Rachel Crack, really good mark overhead. She's an ex-Tasmanian, is Rach, and has been up here for a year now.
Ooh, ball chopped off. Bates on the left, trying to bend it round. She's hit the behind post, so it's out of bounds.
Very good overhead for her size is Emily Bates. People will be familiar with her from the exhibition games, but what you'd call a standard midfield size player, but very, very strong overhead.
So the Lions will now come with your side in the wing. They decide to go short. The kick was good to Zelke, but she couldn't quite grab it. And then the clearing kick finds the boundary line.
Danielle Wall, number 22 for the Lions, has been super so far. Just with the right shoulder taped up there. She's a girl from out the back of Toowoomba, Joe. So she's a farm girl. She came to training this week and said she had a cork in her calf from a horse kick, if you don't mind. So I haven't heard of that footy injury before.
The quick kick comes in from Wallace. Chases on. They're in pairs. Leading towards the footy is Roberts. She's worried out of it. The hand pass comes back to Davis for the Lions. She has a little bit of time. They decide to go backwards. And then to the outer side of the ground. Is it going to stay in? One bounce in front of Young, and over it goes.
It's Talia Randall again, mopping up. Looks like Manny Lynch, the Lions coach, has got Talia now in defence, but I think she definitely started in the ruck. So just can play so many different spots, can Randall. One of the better athletes going around nationally, I think, at this point.
So I think the footy's managed to go between the advertising boards.
Oh, that's always good. We have got some spares on the bench, so there we go. We've found it, I think.
Simpson there waiting for it. And the security guard doing a great job hanging over the edge. And now the boundary umpire has it in hand. Ready to throw it back in. Half forward line for the Suns. Tap comes down. Lutkins was in there.
Oh, it's a great hand pass.
It was a great hand pass, and they go another. This could be a goal for the Suns, but they decide to go short. Probably should have been goalward. And the Lions.
Oh, great kick. Great kick.
Got a kick, it's out towards Shearing. Has a bit of company, does the tackling. Ball spills free. Oh, she's keeping in there at the bottom. Hunt trying to hold on to it. And does well in the end, really. The umpire's given her the benefit of the doubt and will ball it up.
Both teams' pressure's been quite good so far, but we'll see how long it lasts before the game opens up a bit.
So a little kick from the pack. Goes in the Lions' direction. Simpson going for it. About there is Jisoo as well. But in the end, it's Simpson who just bursts her way through and finds Zanchetta.
Great kick to Zanchetta. Well done, Jordan. Good work. Moved it quickly. Sam Virgo on the end of it.
And they'll head inside 50. Kick has a little bit too much carry. 2 bites of the cherry, and the defender in Randall has reeled it in.
One of the youngest players on the ground, just about BOG at the moment.
As they go inside and then hands off. Pairs in the forward line. Which way will it bounce? Heading towards Randall. Law's also there. They have to do some strong tackling. The defender ball spills free. Still in dispute. Fighting for the footy. The players dive in on it and the umpire will come in to ball it up. Good second effort by Harris there.
Yeah, just starting to get her hands dirty a bit, Taylor. Just getting in there and putting some pressure on at ground level.
Oh, and then a good strong tackle bump. Not sure what you called it, but it was a big collision, and the hand pass came out to Lutkins. On her left, she sends them inside. Oh, it's fallen into the arms of the Lions. It was Herdman who went goalward, but it's trickled over the boundary line.
Chance to set something up here, the Lions. They've got some good small forwards down there. Dania Herdman, Shaylease Law, and we'll just see who does the ruck work down there, whether it's Taylor Harris. Looks like it's going to be Taylor taking the ruck work.
It's a big long throw. No one gets her in the end. It is Harris who ends up with it on her boot. Goes skyward though. She goes back in again. Out towards the boundary line. The Suns keep it in under pressure. Ball spills. Simpson in there. She might want the line. No, she shuffles it forward. And the umpire's found a free kick. Illegal disposal, I think.
Good pressure down there. I think it's Dania Herdman might be the one with the footy at the moment, Joe.
It is.
She's formerly of Coorparoo, just moved to the University of Queensland this year.
So she sets it up towards goal. Oh, players fly. But over the back.
That was Jenna McCormick with the fly. Not normally noted for taking hangers is Jenna, but she got off the ground.
She certainly did. Ball out to Hunt. We'll send it up towards the wing, but it's going to come back in. And in front of goal now. Plenty of players around the footy. Oh, this is going to be a goal, surely. Harris. Has she got the first? No, she's missed it.
I think it might have been Rosie Adamson. I reckon Taylor might have got the first soccer in there. Was it Rosie Adamson? Number with her hands on her hips there, top of the goal. She might have had the last shot. Yeah.
Probably should have done a bit better in the end.
Yeah, had a little bit of time to pick it up and get a quick little stab at it.
So a little kick out. The Suns have it. Still deep in defence. We've gone 11 and a half minutes in this first term. The Lions with the two behind. Suns yet to score. Moving the ball quite deliberately. With support, they should be able to go again. Oh, a bit of ball movement there by Conant. Just weaved around her opponent. And some strong tackling by the Lions. They've won themselves back the footy. And at ground level, still trying to burrow in hard. Out towards the boundary line.
And that was Hannah Sexton down there, number 6 for the Suns, Joe. Her brother Alex kicked a nice check side goal down here about an hour ago. And Hannah couldn't quite get away from congestion there, but she'll get dangerous at some point with her leg speed.
Third player up for Lions wins the tap. The kick comes out in the Suns' direction, but it's all Lions back there. It comes back along the wing. Oh, and a good mark. A great mark. McCarthy it is. Yeah,
Kate McCarthy, ex-high-level cricketer and also touch footy player, and lightning fast as well.
I think she was surprised it carried to her in the end. Wanted the hand pass from the kick, hands. Didn't get it. It's turned over. Goodman inside has Thomas. So a couple of kicks from goal. She wheels around and loads up. It's a long one. Players underneath. Which way is it going to come off? Out towards the line. The Suns could keep it in here. They do. They could go one more hand pass, or they go the little toe poke kick. Shot on goal. This could be the first for the game, and it is. Bransfield, no, yes.
Jade Bransfield.
Bransfield.
Kept alive really well by Hannah Sexton and Maddie Roberts down there in the forward pocket for the Suns. But yeah, get it back inside the corridor. Jade Bransfield doesn't need a lot of room. She's straight out of the youth girls last year. Plays a classic sort of third tall role in the forward line. Got really nice soft hands when she leads up at the footy. But that was a different role for her that time. She just got on the end of the hand pass and slotted the goal. So nice result for Jade.
First score on the board is a goal for the Suns. The Lions just the two behinds.
Yeronga Footy Club, Jade Bransfield.
So back in the middle of the Gabba. Players go up. Tap comes down. Around the footy. Trying to get a little hand pass off was McCarthy. Ball spit out of her teammates' hands. Still lots of players around the footy. A strong tackle sees the ball spill free. They're going in fierce. Eventually it's bundled out of there. Who can pick it up best? Oh, good run through the middle by the Lions. And then the kick forward. A little bit of carry. And so trying to weave a way round. Oh, the umpires found a free kick, tried to do too much to the Lions. Could they have their first? No. Offline, Harris, and they've got their third behind.
Yeah, called to play on, took the advantage. Taylor probably could have run right to the goal square actually and made a certainty of it, but she'll improve on that next time.
So the ball comes in, the Suns trying to dance around one then the other, and a good smother. Kept in the area of Bates, who's then tackled or flung to the ground. Ball speels out, boundary line might be their friend, the umpire says yes.
I'm loving that matchup, Del McGissu and Shaylease Law, if you don't mind. Both tiny little players, but lightning fast, and it was Shaylease's tackle that caused the free kick that Taylor's shot on goal was the result.
But Gisu keen to play in front. Has to make the way into the middle. Just footy's been bumbling along. The hand pass makes its way out, congested inside. Lions go with a couple of hands and it works well in the end. And the kick comes out, McCarthy. Well, I think the umpire blew the whistle for the mark, but then decided to play on as it was spilt. So on the left, the Suns up towards the wing. Oh, a clever play, just poking it to herself, Thomas.
Yeah, really good, Nat Thomas. Bit of composure.
And they'll go into the middle of the ground, and that's a good kick. Underneath it, Goodman. Brings it down in front, now has a bit of company. Oh, strong work by Simpson.
Yeah, this is what she's good at. She can actually bounce off opponents and break out and go forward.
But the mark taken in defence by Wall, and she just loads up. Simpson at it again. The Lions win the footy. Quick kick will send them inside. They're all pairs in the forward line. Oh, trying to tap it onto a teammate, couldn't quite. And clearing it, Gisu to the centre of the ground. There's a couple there. Which way will it bounce? Good work by Wall. Just tapped it to a teammate. Knew she had support beside her, and they've moved it out towards the wing.
Again, really good disposal by Randall off half-back to get it out to Kylie Garuno.
And she finds McCarthy. He just a little poke, not far enough, so the umpire says play on. The quick kick from Webb. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, players diving, couldn't quite reel it in. Oh, a little shuffle through the legs. The Lions trying to find teammates. Pulling out there, waiting for the hands if it can come free, but it can't. And the umpire will come in to ball it up. Strong work down there by Kasler. As a quick kick from the pack, that smother hurt. As the Lions send goalward. No mark taken, tap down in front. There's a few Lions there, trying to weave around towards goal. Oh, great smother. So no shot on goal. The Suns under pressure now. It might be a free kick. Unlucky Hill trying to break free.
Yeah, nice tackle down there. Selena Goodman's still in a bit of strife after smothering that kick from Taylor Harris, so we'll keep an eye on her. It's never nice when the footy hits you anywhere, but especially with the force in Taylor's kick.
Well, there's a mark by the defender. That's good work down there from the Suns, and I think there's going to be a little break in play just so we can assess that injured player. Gone 17 and a half minutes in this first term. The Suns one straight goal. The Lions are three behinds.
I can't remember whether the ball got her in the body or did it hit her in the face. Or
I thought it was the hand at first.
Okay. Well, she's sitting up now. It was definitely a smother, wasn't it? From,
yeah, it was
from
very
Harris's
close
kick.
range.
So, and she dropped down straight away, but she might be on her feet now, Selena, which is good news. So dust herself off. She's a tough girl from Cairns, and she'll get herself going again. Originally from North Cairns Tigers, has moved down to the Gold Coast specifically to get herself ready for National League, which is a fair effort playing for Coolangatta this year.
Well, she certainly won't want to go off in the first quarter then, will she? As the Suns, a wobbler to the outer side of the ground. Pack forms underneath, spilled in front. Good crowd here watching. The girls go around. It's going to come back inside. The Lions trying to reel in the footy. There's a lot of Suns there though, and the kick comes out. It could be reeled back in those. There's plenty of them around the footy.
Attacked it well, Hannah Sexton.
Yeah, had to work by herself in the end.
And good hands over the top.
Ball bouncing around at ground level, very near the boundary line, near the interchange gates. The Lions, cool heads. Garano, I think that was, but Simpson Strong's taken the mark.
Been good, Naomi Simpson at half-back.
Yeah, looks very comfortable. She goes inside. That is that injured player who's on the end of it, Goodman. Gets a little toe poke, but Walls repelled it. And she'll send a wobbler inside. Which way will it bounce? Speed might help here, and it's the dash of the Suns through Gisu. Goes with their second effort too, or they just go with a little kick off the ground. Trying to find Hunt, and they're happy with the boundary line in the end.
So Jordan Zanchetta, leading disposal winner on the ground with Talia Randall, both on 8 possessions at the moment. And Del Magisu off half-back, 7 touches, 8 touches in fact.
Yeah, she's done well back there, repelled a few efforts. Strock tackling inside, but Bates just shrugs them off.
Yeah, really good, Emily Bates, just to shrug that one. She was the one that took the big mark in the goal square too when we stopped play, so really good above her head.
Siren sounds for quarter time here at the Gabba. It's the Suns, 1 straight goal, leading the Lions 3 behind. You're listening to Female Footy Live on AFL.com.
On AFL.com.au, this is Female Footy Live.